everybody. Hello, friends. Welcome to the episode today. This is Creative Visions TV, and I'm your host, Karen Dahlman, and here's Rodney, the Ouija Whisperer.
That's me, I guess.
Thank you for joining.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
So today we're going to take a question we got from a viewer of the show, and this viewer writes to me, and she says, "Hi, Karen. I've been using the Ouija board with a partner, but every time we get on there to talk to some spirit, it takes over. It says the same things over and over again. Sometimes says negative things to us, and we can't get the spirit to stop taking up our time. What should we do? Please help. Thank you for your help in advance, Audrey." Thank you for this question. It is a good question. I get this question often. When you first start using this tool, you kind of have to learn to, navigate and work with your energies and work with their energies and begin to take ownership of this tool. What that means is it's like getting behind the wheel of a car. You need to pay attention, you need to drive, aggressively, also defensively. You got to, be on top of your game. You got to call the shots, basically is what I'm saying. You got to know when to stop, you got to know when to turn right, when to turn left, when to honk your horn, when to stop your car and park it, and how even to turn it on. Same with this board. You really got to take control and see it as a serious tool. A tool that you can actually use to navigate many different dimensions and speak to many different consciousness and awarenesses and beings, and it's a lot of fun. But take control. So the first thing I would say to do, well, I think you know what I'm going to say. I'm going to say, stop talking to this energy. If it's not working for you, stop. Have no more, don't engage it. So I say, Audrey, really don't engage it. Stop talking to it. If it comes on, you can say, "I'm sorry, unless you want to allow other spirits to come through or you're going to make better sense, I can't talk to you, I can't help you." Be kind, be polite about it. That goes a long ways in the spirit world too. Goes along with human beings. So be kind, be polite. Don't be negative towards it. That just builds up more negative energy. Just be like, "Hey, thank you so much. It's just not working. Bye-bye." One thing I like to do is like symbolically and literally pick up the board, and I like to wipe it off the sleeve of my shirt. He hasn't seen me do that because when we've been doing it, he's been working on the board, what, 3 years now?
3 years.
3 years. And we get nothing but really just, we go right to the source, don't we? We go right to the beings we want to talk to. But when I was beginning, I would then wipe it off and say, "Bye-bye, bye-bye," wipe it off, put it down, and then I would try it again. And if they came through again, I would stop. Now, it just takes a while. Again, you're building up energy, you're building up your vibration to make those connections, and take control, take charge of it. It's your steering wheel. Let's call it that. Let's call that planchette your steering wheel, and you decide where you're going to drive to and who you're going to drive with. Okay, so that's what I would share. What would you like to add to that?
If I had to extend that metaphor,
okay,
I would say, however, it's like driving a car with 2 steering wheels. Like you have a steering wheel and your passenger has a steering wheel.
Fun. So
you have to understand that just because it's your board, you have a board partner. Now, if you're by yourself, your metaphor's perfect.
Yeah.
But if you have a board partner, me, for example, then you have to understand that person has a different level of communicative ability with spirit, or has their own, when I think about it, I think we all have our own inner demons. For whatever,
I would concur with that.
And that when we're on the board, if we're not careful, we let them out. Mm-hmm. So your board partner, the person that's sitting in the passenger seat with their own steering wheel, has some ability to steer, not steer the planchette, but steer the emotion of the energy or whatever's happening there. It's 3 parts at that point.
Oh.
And so the point I'm trying to make, and I hope I'm not killing it, is
no pun intended.
Yeah, is that it's, don't take the blame. It's, explore what is causing it between the 2 of you or the 3 of you. Move past that entity, and then move on.
Yeah, and okay, well, let's talk about it in real life. If you have somebody that's saying negative things to you, are you going to keep talking to them?
No, you're right.
Yeah, so we can look at it that way too. So the metaphor of the 2 steering wheels, and it's not like you 2 are fighting to make the board work, it's that you both have stuff that can influence it, inner stuff that influences it, and your energy may be kind of not quite connected all the way to get to another level. But if one energy is coming through and it continues to say same old stuff, it's not making any sense, blah 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 stuff, or it's just saying a negative thing to you, you're going to stop in real life. So think of it that way too. Just when you work with this tool, you're speaking just to another being. It just happens to be in another dimension or another realm. And so you got to look at it that way. So it's like interacting with other human beings, other types of species. You just got to say, I'm not going to be treated that way, or you can talk to me when you have something nice to say, or you're not going to monopolize the session. I mean, that's the bottom line. You want to be able to learn to communicate with probably a wide variety of different types of entities or spirit guides. The other thing I was going to say, and this is what we like to work with, is with guides and guardians. You can try to get beyond that by really learning to ask for that being on your side that has your best interest at heart. I literally say that.
And that was my question.
Oh.
How much of it is intent?
Oh. Okay.
Right, of creating the intention.
Yep.
Not that you were, but creating the intention itself.
Right. So you're saying the intention when they first start, is that there? Is the intention to reach out into a being that's going to have wonderful and informational things to tell you? Is that what you're saying?
Correct.
Ah, got it. That's great. Yeah. So looking at the intent too really makes a big difference. So there you have it. I hope that helps. Leave your comments and questions below. How do you navigate these realms? And how do you work with spirits that you feel like are giving you good information, but also, being nice and being kind? Because after all, that's what we all want when we use this tool. I think that's what we all want. But again, thank you for joining us today. Leave your comments below, subscribe, like, and we will catch you soon. Creative Visions TV, I'm Karen. This is Rodney. Back at you. Thank you for joining us.